What's going on there, Strength Family? Today we have back and shoulders. Get ready for a fun time. Here we go. Whoop. Now on those ones, you're going to feel a tendency to want to kind of drive yourself through like you're doing an overhead press, to where as you come up, drive that head forward and really push through that section of doing a hammered overhead press, or what's also known as the priest press. Again, give them a try. You might even have to lean back on an incline. You know, some people want that stability. I'm working back along with the shoulders, so at that point, I want the stability muscles to come into play. So another one for you guys to try out. All right, we're gonna move on to back now. Time to lighten the load on that one. A little too heavy. Oh, let's bring that out a little bit more. Try to get a little more stretch. Here we go. Oh, those are nice. Those are nice. Oh. Okay, so let's say you can't do pull-ups. Set up a lat pull-down machine like what this is, and really work on letting it open up. And then like you're bringing down an elbow. So it's just open up wide, bring the elbow kind of pointing out that direction. We don't want to go here and then bring the arm in down low. We want to be from here and then point that elbow out. Again, this is if you have problems, or, you know, for me, I always feel it in my forearm every once in a while from doing pull-ups, and it's just one of those things where I used to enjoy them a lot, but it just wasn't worth the forearm pain and things like that. The same thing, I can't do like front curls, you know, set of palms facing up, palms facing down. I can't do curls like that. It just lights my forearm up. So I have to do other forearm exercises. Well, I miss doing pull-ups, so I start doing these instead. And I tend to really notice a lot more stretch and a lot more mind-muscle connection in doing it this way for me. So, again, food for thought. You know, everybody's got a choice to do what they want. Maybe this is something new for you, somebody out there to try. So, hit us down in the comments and let me know if that's one of the things that you do like. All right, trap attack. What we're doing is a lower pulley system, and we're going to go behind ourselves. This is really going to teach you to get that arm back. This is just another version of many, many different versions, obviously, of a version that is a version of traps. All right, so here we go. Okay, important things to remember. When you're doing these, try to have that head, say I'm doing my left hand, I'm tipping it towards the right, I'm kind of down and towards the right. When I'm doing this, I'm not just pulling here, I'm getting a big stretch in that trap, and I'm trying to really get that to stretch out this section of it, and then pull. My shoulder's not going towards my ear this way, I'm trying to pull back and up. Again, understand your traps. If you're just sitting there pulling up, a lot of times the head will kind of pull back. If you're pulling here, that head will pull back. You're working from the base of your skull down into your neck. That's the top section of the trap. We want to work secondary portion of the trap. It almost looks like a rainbow. It comes in here, comes across. That's what's going to give you what we're all shooting for here. And then we have our lower traps, which are more in between the shoulder blades, and which is going to help us more here. So you want to be able to lock that in. So with doing so, we want to grab back here. So we're going to pull our shoulder blade back, pull our shoulder back, and then we're not going to go and undo it by doing this. No, we're going to pull it back and then up. And that's going to be all the meat and potatoes of your trap in that sense. So on to the next. Ooh. Immediate drop. Now we're going to tighten it up a little bit more. Oh, woo. Oh yeah. You go heavy, and yes, there's a little bit of slop into the movement, plus I'm at the end. There's a little bit of slop in the movement, but what I'm trying to do is get that weight up to where I'm even with my shoulders, and it's more resistance on the way down, okay? And then after that, I pretty much do about half the weight, and I don't have, these are like 64 pounds, so I don't have 37 and a halves. But basically cut your weight in half and then crisp it up. Make it nice and clean. And the same thing, we're hitting out about halfway. This would be all the way. I'm trying not to incorporate traps on that second movement. First movement, because you're pulling, you get a little bit, you know, of trap pull. And you'll feel it. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to fatigue out all the bigger portions, helper muscles, things like that, and then go a little bit lighter as what would be kind of a burnout and tighten it up. This is not my go-to, this is what I do every time. This is what I'm doing today. And I might do this for a couple of weeks and then switch it up and do something else. Stick to the channel, you'll find out. But this is just one of many ways of doing this. So let's keep it going. Let's rock and roll. Alrighty, strength family, hope you guys had a good one. Whew, had a good workout. We got back, traps, shoulders. Really tore it up today. Hopefully you guys are out there and you're doing the same. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the channel. Again, we are trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark by summer, or hey, maybe even sooner. It's all up to you guys. Really do appreciate it in that sense. So thanks for sticking around. Hope you guys enjoy the channel. We're trying some new formats and some new editing. Hopefully that works good as well. And we will look forward to seeing you guys on another video. See ya. Have a good one.